Wouldn't it be wonderful to live debt free and to know that all your hard earned money is going towards something more meaningful other than debt? With a show of hands, who here knows who Dave Ramsey is? You may have heard me mention his name more than once. Dave Ramsey is a personal money management expert and radio personality who runs a multi-million-dollar company with a nationally recognized brand. But today, I want to pinpoint exactly what he brings to the table in offering us a strategic way in tackling our debt and becoming debt free through his classes and promising plan called Financial Peace University. It is my hope that you leave here today inspired and motivated in approaching your debt with this financial plan. I'm aware that not everybody carries an amount of debt. I understand that there are many people out there that are very disciplined in their financial decision making. However, there are many Americans that are in debt. And I believe that Dave Ramsey's plan has helped millions to ride the course to financial freedom while building generational wealth. Let me show you a few slides today into preparing and convincing you, persuading you that is, to use Financial Peace University as your tool in tackling your debt. How does it work, you may ask? Well, you create a financial plan with Financial Peace University guidelines, and you commit to that plan while following the steps to a T. Now, there are some things that we're kind of wishy-washy with, where our whole effort is not into what we are applying ourselves in. And with this plan, this is not something that you can do halfway. I will tell you right off the bat, you will not be successful if you do not follow this plan by a T. Discipline is the word that comes to mind when I think of Financial Peace University. Discipline is what I had to learn when I went through Financial Peace University. And discipline is what got me at the top of that mountain to say, I am debt free. What are the steps? Step 1, you create an emergency fund of $1,000. Now, with today's economy, there's no way that $1,000 is going to get us as far as we're going to need to go during an emergency. So I say, bump that $1,000 up to $2,000 just to put you more in the comfort zone into affording what you need to afford when that emergency occurs. Step 2, create a monthly budget. With every dollar having a name attached to it, your budget should leave you with a zero balance amount in the end. Very important that you create this budget. So again, every dollar has a name and you could be intentional with that money. Then you begin your snowball debt, which means first paying off your smallest debt amount while only making the minimum payment to the rest of your debt. You may have also heard of the strategic plan in tackling your debt that you attack the large amount first. But with Financial Peace University, what Dave wanted to establish is early onset victories within your journey. Now, when you pay off that first amount, that first debt, and whatever amount it is, that smallest debt, that is a small victory that you get to take to your next debt and build the confidence that it's going to take for you to stay in this fight and tackling your debt with this snowball effect. And believe me, you will gain momentum. You will gain confidence with this snowball effect in tackling your debt. Step 3, with all your debt paid off, You move on to increasing your emergency fund from 1,000, which is about $2,000 during these times, which is not a lot, to an emergency fund to 3 to 6 months worth of monthly expenses. Again, we don't know when that emergency that we didn't see coming happens to us, and it's always safe to say I have funds in the bank to cover my monthly expenses for the next X amount of months. And in this case, Dave feels like 3 to 6 months will help you position yourself to get back on track and bring in and continue to bring in some sort of income after you have been through that deep valley of not having no income, but were able to fall back on that emergency fund of 3 to 6 months. Step number 4, invest 15% of your money into retirement, whether it's from an employer retirement that you pay into, that your employer pays into, or whether it's a 401k, an IRA, a 403b, a secondary source of retirement income like a 403b is very smart. It's a smart move. It's a smart financial move for your financial future that is going to give you a financial cushion post work career to say, hey, I'm living comfortably. I'm not barely making it. It was because of my planning years back that put me in a position in order to be comfortable today. And step number 5, save for college if you have kids. If not, you get to enjoy skipping to step number 6, and that is paying off your mortgage. It's a big step in life when we all pay off our mortgage, to have our name on that deed, on that note, and say, hey, I'm a homeowner. It's really a big step, and the only way to get there is to be budget minded, smart with your money, and have a plan. Have a plan to get where you want to get. And in this case, with Financial Peace University, one of the main last steps is to pay off your mortgage. And that is something that a lot of individuals look for in life and would like to say one day that they are homeowners. And step number 7, build your wealth. Invest your money. Give your money. That's very important that you give your money, and it gives us a sense of pride when we're able to help somebody. It gives us a sense of giving. It does something to each individual differently when they are able to give because they have extra. And today, I did my best to persuade you into using the Financial Peace University method to gain financial freedom for yourself, your family, and your generations to come. I hope I presented the adequate tools and resources that you would need to hopefully grasp the importance of staying out of debt and the basic principles it takes to gain financial freedom. Thank you.